So some of you guys might be looking at me right now and you're hearing my voice and you're seeing this and you're thinking to yourself, what is he and why does she sound so annoying? I'm non-binary and Jewish. That makes me an oy vey them. It's wonderful to meet you. It's wonderful to meet you guys. It's great to be here. Thank you very much. I am non-binary. I'm also pansexual, so that does mean, yes, I've never made a decision in my entire life. I don't know anything. I'm non-binary. When I came out as non-binary, I was working at a dispensary, and I was wearing this really cute little cape number, and this woman came in. I was scanning IDs. She saw me standing there, and she went, "It's so great to see such a tall, beautiful woman at work." And I said, "Thank you." And I went home, and I was like, roommates, guess what? Roommates, I was called a tall, beautiful woman at work today. And one of my roommates is a bit older, and she looked at me, and she went, "That's an insult to women." I said, "Mom, that's so mean." God. My family, my parents are working on the pronoun thing. I give them a lot of credit. They're working on it. They're figuring it out. We went on a family trip during the holidays, and I brought a spray bottle. So anytime that they misgendered me, I would take the spray bottle, and then I would spray it right into my mouth because I filled it with tequila. I don't remember a thing that happened on that trip, and that's a success. Yes. No, right after I came out as non-binary, actually, I did have to go to one of my conservative cousins' wedding. So, of course, I wore my pronoun pin because I wanted to what? Start a fight. Exactly. Exactly. I wore my pronoun pin, and two of my younger cousins came walking up to me, and they were looking at it, and they were like, "What does that mean?" And I said, "Well, you're both girls, right?" "Yeah." "And your brother's a dick. Your brother's an asshole. Your brother's a boy, right?" "Yes." "Great. I'm neither." Stumped them. They walked away. They didn't get it. They didn't get it. A few moments later, walking back up to me, eating a cupcake the way a Bond villain would eat an apple while watching Bond dangle over a bunch of sharks. Just. The youngest one stared me up and down. "I get it now. They're nothing." How could I be offended when she got my pronouns right? I was like, yes! Yes! A few days after the wedding, my uncle called my dad, and he was like, "Jim, I don't want Quinn around my daughters anymore. He's turning my daughters gay." That can't stand. My dad is an ally. So he went, "No, John, they're turning your daughters gay," and hung up the phone. Ally shit. Okay, are there any straight people in the room tonight besides Caitlin? Well, asexual. We got, okay, you're kind of hesitant. Does that mean bi? Okay. I was gonna say, you're real. Maybe not. Believe it when I see it. I'm gonna tell you guys something, because it's an election year, and just in general, people like to talk about this thing called the LGBT agenda. Have you guys heard of the LGBT agenda? The belief that we're trying to turn everybody gay, you know, the LGBTQ agenda that we're trying to break into the bathrooms. I'm going to tell you guys what the real LGBTQI agenda is. It's to rearrange the alphabet. LGBTQIA. The next letter that we're coming for is U. Maybe Mitch McConnell is onto something. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Elder Mutant Ninja Turtle. No, if there is one thing that's turning people gay, though, I think we all know exactly what it is. One-ply toilet paper. Here, if it's not making you gay, it's at least sending straight men towards anal play, you know? Like, I think, like, 4 in every 5 straight couples leaves Lollapalooza being like, we should try something new. This is something that could be good for us, maybe. Can I ask you a question?
Sure. Hi.
Wait, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Thank you. So, do you guys like my shoes? Thank you. These are my Patrick Star shoes because I'm a star. But I got these. I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to be healthier because my partner is becoming a personal trainer. So I'm like, oh shit, I need to look better. need to keep them here. They need to be slimmer. And so I got these new shoes. I'm going to the gym more, and I got these shoes that I thought were gonna tell people I'm non-binary. There's like the perfect shoe. These shoes, like they say I don't have to wear pronoun pins anymore because they say like NB on the side of the shoe. Just NB. And I was like, that's perfect. And now everyone's calling me Jim, father of two, and I don't know. Apparently I'm getting a divorce. I'm like, what is happening, Sherry? No! I do like to think that my FBI agent is in a relationship with somebody named Sharon, and they have a crazy relationship. Sharon's cheating on him with someone named Fred, the science teacher. Anyway, it's a torrid affair. I found Fred's Grindr profile. We don't need to get into it now! Anyway. I do love being non-binary. It's very fun. I went to a bar recently, and this guy came up from behind, and he slapped my ass. He was like, hey, mama. And I turned around. Did you finish your homework yet? He hadn't, so I went home with him, and I was helping him figure it out. Every time he got a question right, I gave him a little kiss on the cheek, and then, guys, he aced the practice test. I was like, yes, right, guys? He aced it, so he asked if he could eat me out. I asked if he liked corn on the cob. He didn't, but he loved pudding. Oh my God, okay. No, like I said, I am pansexual, and I thought pansexual was Gen Z for bisexual, which I thought was millennial for slut. I just thought they all meant the same thing. But then the other day I met a Gen Z slut who was not bisexual or pansexual or a slut. She was something new. Called omnisexual. What the fuck is an omnisexual? I felt like a boomer learning neo-pronouns for the first time. I was like, Zero from where? Is it German? Fuck. I had to go online to do research because like omnisexual and pansexual are essentially the same things, right? Like everything, everywhere. So what is the difference? And it clicked in my head, and omnisexuals on your sex organ is a transformer. Basically, it just goes like, omnisexual engaging. Omnisexual disengaging. So like I said, omnisexual is either that, or I was doing research, and the definitions of omnisexual and pansexual are essentially the same. The only difference is omnisexual lacks the word romance. So you want to know what that means about my little omnisexual friend? She's still a slut. Everyone give it up for Beckett. Have a beautiful night.